Today we're testing through the best-selling dual-cab diesel utes on the market, Australia style. I've shoehorned the Mazda BT50 and I reckon it's going to go best in our slalom challenge.
I've scored myself the Toyota Hilux and I think this is going to perform best off-road.
And I've got the new Holden Colorado and I think it'll go best, we'll just have to wait and see.
Thanks, Hellboys. Here we are from the Car Advice Central Commentary pole position, and we're going to give you something just a little bit silly for the silly season. We've got 4x4 utes, 3 of them. We're going to put them through their paces out on the farm in what we call the moo cow muster. And we're lighting up here with the first of our challenges. Who have we got on the grid here, Paul?
We've got Matilda, Betsy, Milosh and Tammy.
Tammy, yes. Tammy's looking mighty fine up there at the back. And we've got Matt here with the starter's pistol ready to go.
And Elbows is off and racing. Now he's trying to mangle that Colorado around the track.
Colorado's not doing so well.
Oh, he's on the handbrake, flicking it around at the end. But
Oversteer there, and he's jumped it through that first turn.
He's obviously a bit clueless, trying to run Tammy down as well.
Very close to Tammy there.
And it's our resident redneck Matthew Brogan on the starter's pistol again.
Paul Marrick's there in the Mazda BT50. Off to a pretty good start down there.
I think so, and tearing around there to make good use of the umbrella handle handbrake.
Swinging it a bit wide through the choppy stuff down the bottom of the hill.
That's how the professionals do it.
A lot faster up the hill there than I was, I think.
That's exactly right. That whole 10 seconds if memory serves.
He's pretty quick through the finish line there too, not a bad effort. Paul seems to have his hand firmly on the rifle there.
Yet again, and Matt is off and racing in the Hilux, setting a time which was far from perfect.
Very smooth though down the hill, if you'll notice. Not as choppy.
You could call his time far from anything really, considering it was so far behind the rest of it.
Not a bad run back up the hill there. It's a bit close on that last one.
And scaring the borscht out of Milosh up the top.
Don't worry about Milosh, me and him are cool.
And now to the downhill challenge where we did not heed the warnings, Matt.
Very slippery day, deceptively steeper and much more wetter than it actually looked on film here.
And you found out the hard way, didn't you? Not quite making it up the hill we desired.
It was very steep, I must say, but the Hilux did a very good job going downhill. Low range here, first gear all the way down, clutch out.
Well, you can hear the engine working nice and hard there. Tyres are all glazed over with mud, so grip was not available.
At a minimum, you might say, but did a good job all up, I felt.
I think so. Next cab, or dual cab for that matter, off the rank was Marek.
Grinning like a Cheshire cat in there.
That's because I was quietly confident in what could be done. And
Elbows here.
Following closely in suit.
A little bit faster down that hill than I would have thought.
Yes, exactly right. It was all slipping and sliding, but the Mazda, a commendable effort. That engine's
very good. A lot of torque on hand there in the
exactly.
Mazda, so yeah.
And now we're left with our resident chai latte drinker, Elbows, who's barely seen a wink of mud off-road.
It seems that there's a bit of clunking there, possibly coming from the buttons on the vest on his brightly coloured high-vis jacket there.
Matt, I don't think so. I think that could be the diff hitting some rocks on his way cluelessly down the hill.
He has never been off-road before. We should point that out.
No, you can't tell. So this is the final challenge for the day. It's the Feed the Cow race. It involves 3 contestants, 3 bales of hay, 3 utes and 3 cows. So what we need to do is load the hay into the ute, race it up to the cow, feed the cow, and the winner gets a complimentary milking.
Okay, and we're all ready to go here. Paul's in the blocks, ready to go.
Matt on the clean and jerk.
Followed by some aerobics elbow style here.
Alright, we're ready to race.
Who's going to get that hay in the back there first? Ready, set, go! Oh, and it certainly won't be me. It's all over the shop.
A bit of a rope snap there. Straight into the cars, engine started.
Elbow seems to be dilly-dallying over there quite a bit. He can't get in the car. Legs are flailing there.
And it's up to the main fence where it's on the brakes before collecting the cows. And it's a dead heat here at the moment.
Hilux seems to have got in there just before you, Paul, and I'm out in the back there.
Let's have a look. Okay, Matt's got the hay bale, and he's arse over.
Bessie was fed first there.
Matilda soon after. Now where's Elbows? Here he comes.
Doesn't seem to be able to get out of a car either.
Just as useless as per usual. And he runs like a girl.
Where were you, man?
The door keeps looking.
The door! That is a weak excuse.
I had the car on Monday. Luckily the window was down. Keys were in the ignition.
Look, either way, Toyota won.
Yeah, fair hay bale.
Don't mind, look, he's happy, he's fed.
Yes.
Toyota won.
Have a look at my cow. It's not really well fed. Sam Michelle. Alright, now we're going to do an old-fashioned drag race. So all we got to do is get in the car and drive all the way to the other side. You ready?
Yeah.
It's got a bit of a different rule this time. So
the finish line?
start, go.
He's away. Elbor's cheating to get the head start.
Seems to be the only way that Hellboys can win any race in this competition.
Obviously not good enough because the Hilux and the BT50 have tyres are blazing and dirt are digging.
Up to the top of the hill there, and the BT50's in front. I think I've kind of lost it at this point.
Yes,
there we
quite
go.
literally, with a little bit of oversteer and a little bit more thrown in for good measure.
BT50's down the bottom of the hill first.
And again, Marek wins this race. Well, yesterday was pretty productive, I
Yeah,
thought.
lots of fun, absolutely.
And I mean, all the cars made it through. Nothing fell apart.
No,
which
they're
was
all
nice.
still in one piece, so
Good.
there's a lot of element.
All right, so third place, who gets it?
The Colorado, my car, gets third place.
How come?
Look, it's the best looking car, I think you'll agree.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think it looks pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
Cool bonnet scoop.
But, you know, it's just too noisy.
Yeah.
Great fuel consumption, but the biggest problem, it just kept locking me in.
Yeah, and when it wasn't busy locking you in, I mean, it was doing 15-point turns. That turning circle is horrendous.
It's the worst, it's just terrible.
Unbelievable. Right, so second place, and
That's the Hilux.
yes, the Hilux. So, I mean, look, at the end of the day, the Hilux is the default option for most tradies. I mean, it is a confident car, but I mean, the interior is too dated. It is sort of getting a bit long in the tooth, unfortunately. So, I mean, where it has its positives, it also has its negatives. It's certainly competent, but
It's definitely better than the Colorado. I have
yeah,
to
it's
say
better
that.
than the Colorado, but I don't think it made it quite as high as the
I think it's a close
Mazda.
race, but the Mazda wins.
Yeah, and I mean, look, I spent most of the week in the Mazda, and it is really a civilised car. Gearbox is great. It's got oodles of torque for any type of road, really. You can be on the highway and just pulls in fifth. Great car. And it's pretty quiet as well.
Although, you have to point out, it's the least masculine looking of all.
Yes,
That's
this
why
is
he
true.
likes it so much.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the design that
There you
lets
have
it down.
it. The Mazda wins.
Mazda wins. So who was that on the front?
That was Matt. He says come get him. He's still stuck on that hill.
He's still trying the hill, is he?
Yes, he is.
He's just caking shit. Does my ass look big in this hair?
No, darling. This works so well, except I reckon I cracked up too early. Let's get one more shot. Can you hear me?